Today I'll be showing you how to crochet the Suzette stitch. This is a easy, beginner-friendly one-row repeat pattern. If you are familiar with single crochet and double crochet, you will be ready to learn this stitch. We will also be skipping stitches for this pattern, but I'll show you how to do that. If you need a refresher on the single crochet and the double crochet, I'll link that here. This is a really versatile stitch with a nice stripe. I would love it for a throw or a scarf, also work well for garments. For the Suzette stitch, start by chaining an odd number of stitches. For row 1, you're going to single crochet in the second chain from hook, and then you're just going to single crochet into each chain all the way down. And that is row 1 is just single crochets. When you reach the end of that row, you're going to chain 1 and turn. For row 2, your first stitch is going to be a half double crochet into that first stitch. And then do not skip anything. In this next stitch, work a single crochet and a double crochet into that same stitch. Now this will be your repeat for row 2. Skip a stitch, and in the following stitch, work a single crochet and a double crochet. And you're just going to repeat that all the way down the row. Skip a stitch. In the next stitch, work a single crochet and a double crochet into the same stitch. So one more time, skip a stitch. In the next stitch, work a single crochet and a double crochet into that same stitch. And I'm going to fast forward and meet you at the end of row 2. So I have 3 stitches remaining here. I'm still continuing with my regular pattern of skip a stitch, in the following stitch work a single crochet and a double crochet. And you can see here I have 2 stitches left. I'm going to skip a stitch, and in that last stitch we're working a half double crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Now row 3 is going to be the row that you repeat for the rest of the pattern. So this one will be easy to memorize. Your first stitch is a half double crochet into the first stitch, but unlike row 2, we are going to skip the next stitch, and in the following stitch is where we're going to work our single crochet and our double crochet. Skip a stitch and work a single crochet and a double crochet into the next stitch. So you're always working your single and double crochet into the single crochets in the row below. So if you ever find that you're working into the double crochets, something has gone off somewhere. So skip a stitch, in the next stitch work a single crochet and a double crochet. And you're just going to repeat that all the way down the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So we have 3 stitches remaining here. I'm going to continue on with my regular pattern of skip a stitch. In the next stitch, work a single crochet and a double crochet, and now I have only 1 stitch left. So you're simply just not going to skip a stitch, and in the next stitch and the final stitch, you're going to work a half double crochet. Now you're just going to chain 1 and turn, and you can repeat row 3 as many times as you'd like until your project reaches your desired length. If you found this video helpful, please like it and consider subscribing for more tutorials every week. You can find my patterns on Modern Made Shop on Etsy, and you can also find shorter form tutorials on my TikTok. My TikTok is at modern_made_. Thank you so much for following along. I'll see you again next week.